Hey everyone, this is Suresh from Mind is a Monkey coming at you guys with another episode of Let's Check Out Some Diecast. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the red editions of 2024, all 12 of them. So a while ago, I made this video where we checked out the first 6 red editions of the year. I think, I was probably a little too impatient to wait for the entire year, and I kind of like had all of these in my hand, so I was just pretty eager to kind of like open them on video. And and considering that these are also like Target exclusives in the United States, depending on where you are or how far you are away from your nearest stores, these red editions are indeed becoming kind of like hard to find, right? So because they are definitely popular, and they get picked off the shelves right after they get stocked, right? So I wasn't really sure when I would complete the entire set, so that's why I went ahead and made the video. But the good thing is, I did get my hands on all 12 of them, and so I have like 10, 11, 12, and 7, 8, 9 right here. So we have the entire set for 2024. At this time, I want to give a shout out to my friends John Caron, who has been instrumental in helping me get a lot of these red editions. And I also want to give a second shout out to my buddy Jordan Bilgo, who helped me score some of these red editions too. So thank you guys. I mean, it is friends like you who keep this hobby interesting and encouraging, right? So without further delay, let's dive right into the models. So we have 1 through 6 lined up here. So the first red edition of the year was the 15 Dodge Charger SRT. Then we had the Fiat 500e and this casting Max Steel, followed by the Nissan Skyline RS, the 67 Chevy C10, and the DeLorean Alpha 5, right? So today we will be, kind of like freeing the peas on 7 through 12 red editions for 2024. So let's dive right in. All right, so the first set that we are going to be opening today would be like 7 through 9. So we have a Lane Lowrider, a Land Rover Series 2, and an Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. So at number 7 is this casting called Lane Lowrider. Let me just adjust the camera a little so that we can get in all those details. All right, Lane Lowrider. So I think it's supposed to give a vintage lowrider look. This is not a licensed casting. This is just an unlicensed casting. So, and it's like sporting those red edition colors of red, white, and black, right? And I think the golden base and the golden chrome wheels kind of like really make those accents stand out. So pretty cool model. That's number 7. At number 8, we have the Land Rover Series 2. So I don't exactly remember what the mainline versions, like the basic non-exclusive versions of these were colored. I'm thinking one of them was like a military olive green and the other one was probably blue, but my memory is a little hazy with it. I could not find those castings in time for the video. So pretty cool addition, that surfboard, and a Land Rover right there, and that windshield, it's like collapsed, right? And a spare tire and everything. Nice details built into this model. And there we have it, red. So that stands for red editions, right? So let's try and find this on this casting. Yes, there you have it. So red. So that's just designating that it's a red edition. It's pretty fun because sometimes you're even the non-exclusive variations would be like either black or red. So the fact that they have RED, signifying that it's a red edition, it's pretty cool, right? It helps loose collectors like me kind of like keep the sets separate, and all in all, it helps identify it easily. Up next, we have the Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0. I'm thinking, I mean, this casting came out first in 2023, and 2024 saw a couple of recolors. And I'm also thinking, that this was the um, in Auto Strass earlier in 2024. This was probably the chase model in the car culture. That was definitely an Alfa Romeo, but I just can't remember if it was GTV6 3.0. So pretty cool, stylish looking car, and it just looks even more beautiful in black. Just check out those red accents on the wheels, right? And that stripe, it's pretty subtle there, but it's kind of like definitely providing that accents and that emphasis. So there we have already designating that it's a red edition. So let's set these guys there. I'm just like building a lineup in the background. Okay, so the next set of three cars and the last set of three cars, I think these were part of the Q-Case dump bins at Target, where folks also found the Silverado Supers, right? So these were Q-Case. So we have a 92 BMW M3, a 20 Toyota Tacoma, and a Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6 964. And this is like part of the Tooned mini series. So thereby it's like the Q scale, cute version of the original casting, I guess. So let's open it up. 92 BMW M3. Classic casting, must have for any BMW lover. So the BMW colors and everything, nice wheels, and there we have the red designation. So pretty stylish contours. I mean, I always like how it kind of like goes and sinks there in the middle along this line, and then kind of like juts out again. So pretty cool, racing car vibes, classic BMW. And 11 of 12, we have the 20 Toyota Tacoma. So pretty cool JDM casting. So was very popular among my local collector groups. So it's got some legit deco. So Bilstein and BF Goodrich for decos, and nice off-road wheels. And there we have the red designation and nice prints, nice details on Tacoma and Toyota for the front and the back and the front, right? So pretty cool casting. And I kind of like picked a few extras because it's always fun when you find scale cars and that you can actually relate to real world models out there. So I just like surprised my neighbor with a Toyota Tacoma. He drives one, so he was pretty surprised. So that's pretty cool. So all the little fun things, right? So all in all, a very cool model, and very popular. And those wheels are an excellent selection. I mean, just the accents, the red accents. It's almost like the M2 chases would have golden accents, right? So it's almost like that, right? So that's pretty cool. If that was part of the design behind the red edition, so that's nice. So let's set it there. And the last one for the year, I think I opened another one as part of the Tooned mini series review that we did sometime towards the very end of 2024. So at number 12 we have the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.6 964. So the fact that I saw the card in time told me about that tailplate Easter egg. So it has a nice a 964 turbo on the tailplate. Nice details there. It says turbo. What is that? It says turbo. I'm gonna say 3.6. Yes. So I mean, not the tailplate, just the lettering above that. Yep. I'm just like tilting it so that the light hits that in the right angle. And there we have the red designation. Pretty cool car. And I guess this is one of the reasons, why Tooned is becoming really, really hard to ignore, because they are making Tooned castings of, real world cars rather than just fantasy designs, right? So, so the fun fact is that this 2024 set is like the 8th year of Red Editions. So they've been going pretty strong. We have seen a lot of fun models. We have seen Silverados, Gassers, cool combis, and this year is definitely a good lot. So I'm hoping, I'm really excited for upcoming mixes of Red Editions. And and another fun fact is that my third ever diecast video was on the Red Editions of 2023. And this one, the Red Editions of 2024, is possibly going to be my 49th diecast video. So I'm hoping that the trend continues and hoping to create more content. That's good in quality and stuff. So I think personally, if I were to think of 2025, one casting definitely would make it very interesting. I found that so far in Red Edition mixes, we have not had a Datsun, right? So that includes the wagon and the coupe, right? So we have had neither of these castings come out as Red Editions. And a super cool rad edition would be the GTR R34 Skyline. So that has never had a Red Edition treatment so far. So I think if those were to be Red Editions in 2025 or 2026, it's just gonna make the mix a lot more interesting. So there we have the 12 Red Editions. If I were to pick favorites, my favorite execution would be I'm gonna say wow, it's pretty hard to pick. Just in this video, I just went to pick two cars and then went to the third one. So this would be my number one. And, equal points for execution on the BMW and the Land Rover. And, definitely this one's the fact that they made a Red Edition of a Q-scale car on Tooned, making it all the more interesting. It's very nice. So that would be my 1, 2s, and 3. So what are your favorite Red Editions in this mix? Leave a comment. And also leave comments on what castings you would like to see in upcoming Red Edition mixes. So this is what I had lined up for you guys today. Hope you like the content. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share the video if you like the content. And till I meet you guys next time, this is Suresh signing off. Rock on and stay awesome, you guys. Bye.